Let me be clear about something first. Your life won't change in 1 year because of luck. It changes because of a few smart decisions made consistently. Most people overestimate what they can do in a week and completely underestimate what 1 year of good financial decisions can do. 1 year isn't magic, but it's powerful if you stop making the same mistakes on repeat. The problem is, most financial decisions feel small in the moment, so people ignore them. Then a year passes and nothing changes. In this video, I'm going to walk you through a few financial decisions that don't sound dramatic, but quietly reshape your life within 12 months. Decisions that reduce stress, build momentum, and put you in a completely different position financially. If you're tired of feeling stuck and want real progress, not hype, stay with me. What you decide today can make next year look very different. These financial decisions will change your life in 1 year. Decision Finwin, you finally give your money a clear direction. Most people don't actually know where their money is going. They have a rough idea, but no clear direction. Money comes in, bills get paid, spending happens, and whatever is left just disappears. That's not because people are careless. It's because there's no system telling money what to do. The moment you decide to give your money direction, things start to shift. Decision Tuve, you pay yourself first every single month. This decision feels uncomfortable at first. That's how you know it matters. Most people treat saving like an afterthought. If there's money left at the end of the month, they save. Usually, there isn't. When you decide to pay yourself first, you flip the system. Saving and investing happen before spending, automatically, without debate. Even small amounts matter here. What changes your life isn't the size, it's the consistency. Over time, this builds trust with yourself. You stop seeing saving as sacrifice and start seeing it as normal behavior. After 1 year, you don't just have more money, you have momentum. And momentum is powerful. You cut one major money leak and don't replace it. Here's where most people sabotage themselves. They cut expenses temporarily, then slowly add new ones. Different names, same outcome. The decision that changes your life is choosing one meaningful money leak and closing it permanently. Something that costs you regularly but doesn't genuinely improve your life. It could be unused subscriptions. It could be frequent impulse spending. It could be lifestyle habits that feel normal but add no long-term value. You don't need to cut everything, just one consistent leak. Over a year, that decision creates breathing room, and once money has breathing room, it can finally start working for you. You stop waiting and start investing small. Waiting feels safe, but waiting is expensive. Most people delay investing because they're afraid of doing it wrong, so they do nothing. And while nothing feels safe, inflation quietly erodes their money. The decision that changes your life is starting small and learning along the way. You don't need perfect timing or expert knowledge. You need consistency. Investing small builds confidence. Confidence reduces fear. Fear is what keeps people stuck. After 1 year, the biggest change isn't the return, it's your mindset. You stop seeing money as something to protect and start seeing it as something to grow. You build a real emergency buffer. This decision doesn't sound exciting, but it changes how you experience life. Without an emergency buffer, every unexpected expense feels like a crisis. One problem forces another bad decision, usually debt. When you decide to build even a basic emergency fund, pressure drops. You stop panicking. You stop reacting emotionally. You stop borrowing for survival. Even a few months of expenses saved creates a feeling of stability that most people underestimate. Within a year, this decision alone can improve sleep, confidence, and decision-making far more than a raise ever could. You start thinking in 1 year windows. Most people don't change because they think in extremes, either right now or forever. 1 year is different. 1 year feels realistic. When you decide to focus on what your finances could look like in 12 months, your daily behavior changes. You stop chasing shortcuts. You stop quitting early. Short-term decisions become smarter because they serve a clear medium-term goal. You become more patient without feeling stuck. 1 year of focus doesn't make you rich, but it can completely change your direction. You stop trying to look rich. This decision quietly frees you. Most financial stress doesn't come from lack of money. It comes from trying to maintain an image, spending to keep up, upgrading to feel successful. When you stop trying to look rich, pressure disappears. You stop spending for approval. You stop upgrading just because income increases. You stop confusing confidence with consumption. Rich people understand this early. Looking rich drains money. Being financially strong builds options. Within a year, this decision alone improves cash flow, reduces stress, and gives money space to grow to your financial standards. This isn't about earning more. It's about accepting less chaos. You stop tolerating overdrafts. You stop avoiding bank statements. You stop pretending things will fix themselves. Rising standards means expecting clarity, structure, and progress, even if it's slow. Once standards rise, behavior follows naturally. After a year, money feels less stressful. Not because everything is perfect, but because it's organized. You choose progress over perfection. Perfection delays everything. That's the part most people don't realize. People wait for the perfect budget, the perfect system, the perfect time when life is calm. And while they wait, nothing actually changes. Choosing progress means starting before everything feels ready. It means accepting that mistakes will happen. Some months you'll fall short. Some decisions won't be perfect, and that's normal. The real difference is what you do next. You don't quit. You don't reset to zero. You adjust and keep moving. Progress compounds when you stay consistent, not when you stay perfect. 1 year of imperfect action, saving, investing, correcting, creates more real change than years of planning without execution. Momentum beats perfection every single time. You measure what actually matters. Most people measure money emotionally. I feel broke. I feel behind. I feel stressed. Rich people don't measure feelings. They measure reality. They track savings growth. They watch net worth move. They focus on consistency over time. When you decide to measure the right numbers, something powerful happens. Confusion starts disappearing. Fear loses control. You stop guessing and start seeing real progress, even when it's slow. Tracking doesn't create pressure. It creates clarity, and clarity changes behavior. After 1 year, you may not feel rich, but you will feel in control. You'll know where you stand. You'll know what's working, and that confidence makes every future financial decision easier and calmer. Why these decisions work? None of these decisions are extreme. That's exactly why they work. They don't depend on motivation, which comes and goes. They don't require perfection, which most people never reach. They survive busy schedules, stress, and real life. Each decision quietly removes friction. Less emotional spending, less chaos, more structure, more clarity. Small decisions repeated consistently reshape behavior, and behavior reshapes financial outcomes over time. Most people wait for a big breakthrough. Real financial change rarely feels dramatic. It happens quietly, in the background, while life continues. 1 year later, you won't remember every dollar you saved or spent, but you'll feel the difference clearly, calmer, more confident, and more in control. That's real financial change. If this video helped you see how small financial decisions can create real change within just 1 year, support it with a like. It helps this kind of practical, no-hype content reach people who actually want progress, not shortcuts. Share this video with someone who works hard but still feels financially stuck. Sometimes the right perspective matters more than the right strategy. And subscribe if you want more clear, real-world finance content focused on control, consistency, and long-term results. Without unrealistic promises or noise, money doesn't change overnight. But the right decisions, repeated over time, quietly change everything.